What's up everybody, once again my name is Matt and welcome back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles X. In the last episode we completed chapter 11, and in this episode, well, we're going to take on 2 more affinity missions just so we can get 2 new arts and finish up that portion of my build. Now I would like to mention that the only requirement to start chapter 12, which is the final story chapter by the way, is to have the Skells flight module. So realistically, like, we could go right now, start chapter 12, and finish up the game, but I would like to get these 2 arts first. They're not really needed, but I kinda just want to do it to finish up my build, like I said. Anyways, the first mission I would like to take care of involves Celica and Rock, so we need to quickly add Celica to our party. That way, like, Rock goes off to his new job here in New LA, and that's basically where this mission takes place. It's kind of weird because although this is technically a Celica affinity mission, it involves, like, Rock more than Celica, but I guess, like, the 2 are technically treated as, like, a pair in this game, kind of like how if you use Lyn in your party, you get Tatsu, like, no matter what, so I guess it does sort of make sense. Anyways, though, as you can see, Rock's over here at his job, and this little icon right here marks the affinity mission called Fitting In. We need 3 hearts with Celica and to be level 46, but we got that, so let's go.
You seem to be working hard, Rock.
Hi, Celica. Hi, everyone.
We were in the area, so we thought we might drop by to say hi and see you in action.
Thanks. I really love my job. I don't have to feel scared, and everyone seems to appreciate what I do.
That sounds great! Tatsu's still looking for a workplace where unique talents will be appreciated.
Can you all wait a few minutes? It's almost my break.
Of course. We'll just hang out here and watch.
Gosh, it feels funny having an audience.
Hey, Rock, can I get a hand over here?
On my way!
Seems like he's having fun.
We have the Director General to thank for getting him this position.
Yeah, I guess we do.
Look out! Rock! Get back!
Hey, are you alright?
Oh no!
Oh no, indeed, that did not sound good. We should probably go and see what just happened.
Rock!
Those beams would have crushed me if Rock hadn't stepped in.
Ow!
Are you hurt?
I'm gonna have a huge lump on my head.
Just lump. Rock's head made of rock too?
Thank goodness.
This is gonna put the whole project on hold.
Beams are shot, boss. They're all bent to hell.
I figured as much. Well, that's the day. Go on home, boys. Don't bother coming in tomorrow.
Huh? When should we come back?
Beam's gotta be recast. That means waiting for fresh ore. You go see the dock on your way home, Rock. Got it?
Yes, sir. I'm really sorry.
For what? Not your fault at all, big guy.
Need help finding a doctor?
Oh, I don't need one. It's really just a bump. The foreman's just being nice.
It's nice of him to look out for his team like that.
Yeah, I'm just sad there's nothing I can do for him.
Alright, so we can inquire and ask what the problem is, or we can encourage and tell Rock there's no reason he can't help. Let's learn more about the problem though.
The beams are hardened with a special ore known as rosium, but sadly their rosium supply has run dry.
Rosium is a pretty rare mineral too.
Until they acquire new ore, it seems the construction project will not be able to proceed.
Rats. And I finally found a job I liked too.
Fear not, Rock. I'll find a way to fix this.
This sounds like job for Nopon. Nopon are masters of trade. Some Nopon somewhere know where to find rosium. Tatsu guarantee it.
That's actually an excellent idea.
Thank you, Tatsu.
Wow, you're actually useful sometimes.
Lindley finally noticed?
Alright, let's start asking around. Celica, if you'd join us?
Of course.
Listen.
Alright, things are getting really weird, guys. Like, Tatsu is constantly having good ideas. It's not normal. Alright, so I can't actually remember if I did this in the LP or if it's something that I did off screen. But I did do a couple of missions with some Nopon, and some Nopon did actually move into New LA. I don't believe they're required to actually take on this affinity mission, but first things first, you want to come over to this parking lot and get information from that yellow speech bubble. That's going to tell you that you need to go to Dorian Caravan in Oblivia. Now, I actually did a mission where we made like a treaty with Dorian Caravan and all that jazz. I don't remember if I did that in the LP or if I did that off screen. But if I didn't, welcome to Dorian Caravan. We're going to talk to their leader, Mujiji, and ask him about rosium.
Oh, ho, ho, ho! Greetings and welcome to Dorian Caravan. Something troubling, friends? In search of rare item, perhaps?
Yes, actually. We're looking for a rosium, and heard we might find some here.
A rosium? Yes, Dorian Caravan trade in a rosium.
Yay, we did it, Celica!
Wonderful!
Friends always this impatient? Listen to whole answer. Caravan trade in a rosium, yes, but a rosium fresh out of stock, sorry.
Ah, crud.
Well, that's a problem.
And it means poor Rock will have to wait.
No, beautiful lady, no crying, please. Ah, fine. Mujiji cannot stand to see such display from such beauty. Just this once, Mujiji share his source as special exception.
Really?
Mujiji never go back on word.
Oh, thank you.
Friends, listen well. Nearby is strange place with big rocks floating in air. A rosium is mined from floaty rocks.
Understood. We shall go there at once.
Friends, be careful. Floaty rock zone also home to biting critters. Not safe as place around.
We understand.
Alright, so now we know where to find rosium. We just gotta go and pick it up. And that's why you need the Skell flight module, because the island where you get it is, yeah, right there, floating very close to us. Now, there is, like, a skip travel location all the way up there, but, the rosium that we need to, like, get is sort of on, like, the bottom section of this island somewhere, so skip traveling up there probably wouldn't save us a whole lot of time. To go back to, like, that whole Nopon quest, though, basically, there are two caravans, one in Noctilum and one here in Oblivia, and basically, you just had to, like, get treaties with both of them. The Noctilum one was easy, they just, like, sign it. For the one here in Oblivia, you had to, like, give him 30,000 credits to be your friend, and then he would sign your treaty, and, you know, that would be that. It was pretty simple quest, but I don't think I actually did it on video. I think it was actually an accident that I sort of did it off screen, and then I saved, so, yeah, kind of my own fault there, but I figured I would give you guys the lowdown at the very least.
I'd say that's enough to get the project back on track.
Thank you all so much for your help.
You really would do anything for Rock. Wouldn't you, Celica?
Rock is like family to me. Nothing could be more precious.
But Rock said something before. About how Rock and Ganglion do terrible thing to Celica's village. Celica not mad at Rock about that?
Tatsu, that is so inappropriate.
I didn't realize he had spoke of this to you.
I'm sorry, Celica.
Oh no, it's perfectly all right. It just means he trusts you all enough to share. You see, Rock was created by the Ganglion to be a living weapon. When they attacked my village, his kind killed so many people. But something awoke in Rock that night. He took me and ran. He saved my life.
That's amazing.
That's why you were so passionate about Rock not fighting.
Okay, so we can praise and say that she's very considerate, or we can grumble and say that it's a waste if Rock won't fight. Let's go with option 1.
I couldn't agree more. And it's thanks to that kindness that Rock's found a way to live his life in peace.
You're all so sweet.
Rock waiting back home, right? Team should deliver a rosium ASAP. Then Rock can get back to work.
Right.
Elma, look!
You know, we always tend to stick around like one moment too long, but doesn't really matter because, you guys may have noticed, yeah, I got a new weapon on my Skells. It's actually a super weapon called the Zenith Cannon. Now, from what I've been told, it's actually one of the better super weapons in the game, but it takes up a lot of fuel when you use it. It's like 1,500, which is kind of a lot considering, I think, like, the max that my other, like, weapons take up is like 300 or 200 fuel, so using that can get very, very costly, but it does deal a ton of damage, so it's kind of stinking cool, and I'm probably going to use that for, like, the rest of the game.
That was rather close.
No sense hanging around here. Let's get back to New LA.
You know what, Elma? I am totally for that plan. I see no reason to stick around here any longer. So, let's go back to the industrial district where Rock was and hand over this rosium. That way, you know, he can get back to work. Rock's probably like the only one that actually wants to go back to work. And whoa, Rock, you look really weird when your textures aren't loaded in. That was kind of creepy, actually.
Hey, that's a rosium! And so much of it, too! Thank you, Celica.
Oh, it wasn't just me. Everyone helped.
Thanks, everyone.
Forget about us. You've got some ore to deliver to your boss, right?
Right.
What? Rock! You went out and got us a fresh supply of rosium?
Not me, sir. Celica and my friends were the ones who found it.
That's mighty kind of you, miss.
Will this allow construction to proceed?
Sure will. We'll start first thing tomorrow.
All right!
Here's something else, miss. You never told us your friends were so amazing, Rock.
Well, that's a job well done. Good work, guys. It's nice to see those two in such good spirits, too.
Alright, so there we go. That mission has been completed. And guess what? We got the dual gun art 00. Yes, that's pretty much why I did that entire mission, just because I really, really wanted that art. It's actually super awesome because what it does is, if you do like a melee combo and then use that art, or use that art before you do a melee combo, it boosts the TP that you get, which is really, really helpful for the build that I'm using, since, I just abuse the fact that, like, overdrive is completely broken, and maintaining a high TP is kind of needed for that. Anyways, though, the second mission that I want to take care of involves Secretary Nagi, and thankfully, he's just standing right here, waiting to be added to our party. So, let's get rid of Celica very quickly, and then we'll add Secretary Nagi, and go find his affinity mission, which I think is pretty close by, so not like we're gonna have to go too far. Wow, Nagi's 41. I did not even realize that I got him to that high level. He was actually really, really annoying to get the 3 hearts of affinity with. Like, he took freaking forever. Celica didn't take that long, but yeah, Nagi, I guess he's just like naturally grumpy. Anyways, this should be the mission. Yeah, reporting for duty, level 41 and 3 hearts with Nagi. We're good to go.
Hey, Elma, I've been looking for you.
Here to foist another problematic assignment on my teammates?
Nagi, the hell you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? Elma has taken me under her wing and is helping me hone my skills as a blade.
Hone your skills as a blade?
He's aiding us on the side as his schedule allows. Think of it as a form of stress relief.
Exactly. I only ask to be treated the same as any rank-and-file blade.
Well, I guess if Elma's okay with it.
Speaking of which, didn't you say you were looking for Elma?
All right, the emergency. Those damn ganglion captured Orton's squad.
Captured? Are you sure it's not just a communication problem?
We're sure. They were escorting some mediators who just got back. They saw Orton and his men taken prisoner with their own eyes.
This sounds serious.
Alright, so we can inquire about the mediators, or we can ask where they were taken. Let's go with option 2.
That's the million-dollar question.
Let's check the mediator's comm devices for data.
The direction the ganglion came from may give us a clue as to where they're based.
Good idea. I'll have someone take a look.
In the meantime, we should hurry.
Elma is right. Ganglion might want to cook and eat mediator friends just like they tried with poor Tatsu.
Easy now. Let's not let our imagination...
On the contrary, there are a lot of things we don't know about the ganglion. We can't rule out anything at this point, including what or who they might eat.
Oh, barf!
Elma, ma'am, I suggest we head out immediately.
No, wait just one damn minute. We need our Secretary of Defense here.
It'll be easier to command from the field. Besides, I am part of Elma's team for the time being.
Yeah, you said that, but...
Commander, he's not going to change his mind, and we don't have time to argue.
There you have it.
Fine. Get to it.
Alright, looks like we got the Secretary joining us for this, almost stealth-like mission, I guess. We're gonna invade a ganglion base and try and recover the prisoners that they took. Sounds pretty fun. So, looks like we're gonna be spending a majority of our time in Sylvalum, so let's just quick travel to where we need to be, and bam!
This seems to be the most likely place the blades are being held.
All right.
I'll create a diversion. The rest of you use the time to get in there and find the others.
Negative. There's a chance they're being held elsewhere. We don't want to cause a scene here.
Understood.
What's going on? This isn't like you. You seem anxious, overeager. Are you still fixated on the Harrier team that died protecting you?
Overeager? Am I really acting that way? I see. I hadn't noticed, but if you say so, I'm sure there must be something to it. My apologies, ma'am. I await your orders.
Stealth takes priority. We can't afford to be seen here. If we're discovered, it only puts the captured blades in greater danger.
Understood.
Alright, yes, stealth is key, and that's why I'm going to fly my giant mech right over the ganglion base, and hopefully no one will notice me. Oh crap, you know what I just realized? I have my super weapon on and not my Phoenix Wing, because unfortunately the super weapon goes over the same slot. And having Phoenix Wing for this area actually makes it a little bit easier, since there's a lot of like ganglion troops around here, right? Well, if you stand on the outside and just use the Phoenix Wing, not only does it kill everything on the outside, it kills everything on the inside, making this entire area like just a walk in the park, because you literally just use that, and then you can basically walk inside and no one is going to mess with you whatsoever. Like, I still might be able to sneak by some of these guys because I am like such a higher level, but I guarantee you we're gonna have to fight like somebody. Yep, there we go. Gosh dang it. Well, see, you can't get like totally lucky all the time, but I guarantee you now we're gonna like aggro everyone downstairs, and that's just gonna be like a huge problem. I probably should have just like equipped the Phoenix Wing and used it, but whatever. So yeah, if you do have it, use it before you go inside this building. It'll take out like all the enemies, and then you will literally not have to worry about anything. You can like walk into this building, talk to that Marlowe person on the floor, and move on with the rest of the quest. But sadly, since I'm kind of stupid and like, you know, equip my super weapon, we have to fight our way through like all these bad guys, and then, you know, we can continue on with the rest of this quest. Thankfully, it really shouldn't take us too long to do this, because I'm like really stinking strong. No doubt about that. This mission's actually really, really cool. It has one of my favorite cutscenes in it too, which we'll see after sort of this section, but it was one of those cutscenes that when I saw, I was like, holy crap. It was amazing, like blew my mind. Definitely top 5 cutscene in this game for sure. Alright, so there we go. Enemies are down finally. Let's make our way back upstairs and go and check out Marlowe, although they're on the ground, so that doesn't seem good at all.
Are you all right?
Secretary Nagi, what are you doing here?
That doesn't matter now. What matters is you're alive. It's Marla, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Are you the only one being held here? Grismore and Campbell are dead. The prone beat them senseless.
What about Orton?
They're holding him. Please, sir, you have to save Orton.
We will, I promise.
He's done so much for...
Her Mim's gone silent. We lost her.
Alright, so we can swear to avenge her, or we can promise to get Orton home safe. Let's go with that one.
Yes, for Marla's sake as much as his. We owe it to them both.
Let's move out. Once we have Orton, I'll be back for you. We're all going home together.
You know, I do like this affinity mission in particular because it gives a lot of character development to Secretary Nagi, and like, after I finished practicing this, Nagi became like one of my favorite characters, and I wish you could like use him more. Anyways, very quickly, let me actually go and unequip my super weapon and equip my Phoenix, because there actually will be a situation where we can use it again very, very soon, and that will just like make something go by a lot quicker. Like, it's similar to where you could use it in that first ganglion base, but now we're in like this second ganglion base. This is actually where I did a lot of farming up for Phoenixes and G-Busters, because a lot of the enemies that you can kill in this area actually do drop those specific weapons. So yeah, definitely come here if you're looking to grind up for those weapons. Anyways though, let's head inside and witness one of the coolest cutscenes in the entire game.
Orton!
Colonel! And Secretary Nagi, is that...
This'll all be over soon. We're here to rescue you.
Earth aliens? If you want him alive, you'll have to...
Hold that thought. Campbell, you and Marla can rest in peace. How's Orton holding up?
Not good. We need to get him back to maintenance right away.
Bad news! Whole pack of ganglion coming this way!
We'll have to face them. Are you ready, Elma?
Are you kidding? My team is always ready.
Yes, of course. Let's finish this.
Alright, isn't Nagi just like the coolest character ever? Like, who would have guessed that the Secretary can just like do that? He didn't even care, man. He just killed like 3 ganglion troops. No problem, by himself. Like, blew my mind, man.
That's the Team Elma I know. Lynn, how is Orton doing?
Stable, but we have to hurry.
Let's get back.
I've got Orton. Elma, you take point and clear a path ahead.
Alright, so we're confused and say that you'll carry Orton, or we can aid and offer to take point. I don't think it matters.
Alright, I'll take up the rear.
We must get him back safely. We owe it to him, and the others we lost.
Alright, let's move out. We don't stop until we hit the maintenance center.
Right.
And the reason why I don't think it matters is because, yeah, they make like such a huge deal about, you know, getting out and not stopping until you hit the maintenance center, but you can just like quick travel there. You don't need to like escape or anything, so yeah, I'm not really sure why that decision actually mattered. Anyways though, let's head inside the maintenance center.
Thank you all. I still can't believe the Secretary himself came for me.
Hmm? What are you talking about?
What? But that was... I'm sure I saw...
Ah, are you referring to the rescue effort? I just read the report. It seems Elma and her team performed admirably, as always. Apparently, they had some extra assistance this time. But all the more credit to their leader for bringing the right people together.
Oh, I see.
You really okay with leaving it at that?
I'd say you just heard your answer direct from the source, yeah.
Tatsu's surprised how useful Nagi was. Maybe even consider letting Nagi help again.
Is that so? Then I await that day with bated breath.
Alright, and that is that. Another mission has been completed, and we got the Blossom Dance art, which is really stinking sweet. It actually removes, like, any resistances that, like, an enemy has, so it's pretty stinking powerful. Anyways, though, now that we got those two arts, those were the last arts that I wanted for that section of my build. Obviously, there's still things that, I haven't finished yet, and I probably won't finish until a very long time, like, after, you know, we've finished the main story. But I think we're gonna end things off here. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.